The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Beckham. He slings it in. Cleared with it. Has a shot! Oh, that was close. Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well read, nice interception. And this is Torres. Fernando Torres. Šeško. He's looking wide. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. In towards the backs, he rises! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lahm. Beckham. Foot in. Spread out to the left. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Kaká can get it clear. Tries to pass it through. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
Kaká. Now it's Torres. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Beckham in with the challenge. And here's Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Fernando Torres. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Defending was strong and firm. Šeško. Kaká. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Kaka conjures time and space where few can.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Delivers. Big chance! Fernando Torres. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Lahm. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to go deep.
Okay, it didn't.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Searching pass he's played there. And it's O'Shea. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lahm cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Beckham. Throw in. Kaka. O'Shea. Lahm. Tries to play it through. Now it's Beckham. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Referee has just said play on. And he can clear it away. And he's being shifted off it. Šeško. And that has left him in a heap. Out to the left it goes. Great vision. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Played into the middle. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. O'Shea. 60 minutes played. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Swings it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a fine, real chance! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi could try cutting inside. Šeško! He will be livid with himself. Konate.
That's going in strongly.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross flung in towards the middle. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Danger averted for now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lam. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest... And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. And it's Luis Suarez. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Pretty robust defending.
Pullet plays it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! He has spurned it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Bale plays it short. And this is Luis Suarez. And now they can spring out of defence. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Maicon. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cross into the ball, up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Pullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Makalele going full steam ahead down the left flank. Beckham. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Maicon. Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos climbs up big! Oh, it's coming, that's another chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lahm, looking to play him in. Cross to the back post. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham goes short. Surely now! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. He can get that clear. Pele. Oh, they could break here. Pull it. Pull it! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bullet clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maicon. And he's straight offside. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Messi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he lines up a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Lam, crossed in again. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Pele. Now it's Hullet. That is good alertness. Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Beckham. Lam has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Howson. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Maicon. Now it's Hullet. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. Decent progress down the left.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Distributed tidily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Collier. And still we await the first breakthrough. Pele. He's looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Vieira. Pele is having a shot! And yes, it's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this
Número
chance
21.
to turn to their benches.
Número 8.
So we have our breakthrough.
Entran
Look, you can't
número
deny that it's a
17.
blow, but this game
Número
is far
6.
from unsalvageable.
Número 22. Se va
No
a
messing
realizar
about,
el
just
cambio.
bludgeoned away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Quick look, he rises! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Terrific header! That has been knocked clear. Oh, good spread.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a promising position. The ball has bounced loose now. Beckham gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Beckham proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played. Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Yokohama F. Marinos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Cruyff getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. It's a searching pass. He's got away. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Zola really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Se agregarán 3
Board shows
minutos
there
al
will be
tiempo
3
reglamentario.
extra minutes. Spread it left. Saka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Zola picks it up out wide. And here's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal's cross. Oh, and he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And with that, the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. Pull it. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Beckham climbs up big. Bernardo Silva. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out of play. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Beckham with the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Doué proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Inzaghi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lahm receives it in a wide position. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for the run. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the left it goes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Quick look, then he gets big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Chance to... It's a mighty... Oh, off the bar! Roberto Carlos! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never out. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Lahm in towards the back. Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hazard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Beckham picks it up out wide. Played in... Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne gets into a good position. Hazard, and he's cut it out. And it's Doué. And it's hoisted clear. Van Dijk. Cannavaro. Played back in. And it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Inzaghi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chiellini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Doué. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's through here. He has a look up. He rises! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso opts to play it back. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And it's been taken short, and he's been shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice physical challenge. De Bruyne tries to pass it through. And De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Bernardo Silva. Some resolute defending there. That has ended up in no man's land. Cola. Šeško. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Decent progress down the left. Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the box. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Bernardo Silva, pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Doué. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard getting this one clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Inzaghi! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Donatoni. Xavi Alonso. And Donatoni. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. And it's gets his head on it! Well read, and the danger is averted. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. Filippo Inzaghi. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 11, Marquinhos.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet gets over and intercepts. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Donatoni. And he's picked it up out wide. Giroud was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's dealt with that really well.
Giroud really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. He's got full. Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? All hands on deck for this one. And he's heaved it away.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard with the clearance. He's on the move, and he's decided to go for it. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Donatoni. And here's Bernardo Silva. Shot could be on. And he's there to get it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part.